Welcome back to the series on ratios, proportions, and conversions related to horticulture. We ended off with questions 4, 5, and 6, so we'll start with question 4. It reads, 15 gallons of whitewash costs $50. We'll write this down as a ratio, 15 gallons per every $50. How much will 6 quarts cost? In question 3, we covered the conversion between quarts and gallons. We discovered that 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. So I'll convert 6 quarts, and by all means you can convert 15 gallons to quarts and work from there. Since I've already written this down, I'll just convert 6 quarts. So 6 quarts, and I'll multiply this by this conversion ratio where I'll put 4 quarts at the bottom and at the top 1 gallon. Because by orienting it like this unit and this unit will cancel out, leaving us with gallons. This is called dimensional analysis. Of course, you can convert it any way you like. 6 times 1 divided by 4, 6 times 1 divided by 4 gives us 1.5 gallons. I'll write down 1.5 gallons here. And since these are two ratios equaling to each other, that's called a proportion. So I'll put an equal sign and an X. We're looking for the cost. We cross multiply now, where I have 50, this number right here, multiplied to 1.5. The product is 75. And then you have X times 15. That's 15X. I'll just write this down for clarity. And we divide both sides by 15. So I'll divide this number by 15. I end up with 5. If I divide that by 15, I end up with 1. So 1x is equal to 5. It cost $5 if you only buy 6 quarts of whitewash. In question number 5, we're asked, 3 quarts of insecticide cost $21.79. So 3 quarts cost $21.79. How much will 3 gallons of insecticide cost? I'll change 3 gallons into quarts because we've already written down quarts. 3 gallons multiply to 1 gallon per every 4 quarts. By orienting the conversion ratio that we used before, like this unit will cancel out with that. 3 times 4 is 12 quarts. And I'll write down 12 quarts up here. We solve for x, so I have 21.79 times 12, and you should end up with 261.48. Multiplying x by 3 gives you 3x. Then dividing both sides by 3 gives you $87.16. 87.16 is the cost. Finally, 6 gallons of growth retardant cost $378. How much will 3 quarts of growth retardant cost? Just to spice things up, this time I'll put the dollar amount at the top and at the bottom 6 gallons, just to show you that it doesn't matter. I'll change 3 quarts into gallons by multiplying this by 1 gallon at the top and 4 quarts at the bottom. That will ensure that the quarts unit cancels out, and we end up with 0.75 gallons. So we're looking for the cost of 0.75 gallons. I'll place that number this time underneath because it has to match x. Let's cross multiply. 6 times x is 6x. 3 quarters times 375 is equal to 283.5. Divide both sides by 6, and we should end up with our dollar amount. Divide that by 6, and we get $47.25. $47.25 for 3 quarts. And there you have it. 6 examples on how to calculate ratios and proportions in the horticultural industry.